I'm cutting my cover for my new tank. As you can see here, what I basically did is I set the thing across the tank, and then as you can see, I penned in a line, and then I just cut the line with scissors, and it fits the tank like that. Now I also got trimming. Comes in like stacks of 5, and I cut it to the length of this here like this, so it fits in there perfectly. But I found it was too wide, so as you can see, good pair of scissors, cut it up to center so it won't take up as much area. And that's how I'm working on my covers. Okay, I got the old silicone gun out, and I siliconed them right to the covers. That way when I take them off and on, they won't be getting in the way or anything, because they'll be part of the cover. And it will also keep the moisture inside the tank. Now for now, I think it's going to work pretty well. Well, I found I had a gap in the back, as you can see there. So what I did is I used window trimming, or people use it around doors and stuff. I doubled it up, it fills up the gap pretty good. And the stuff is right squeezable, so you'll easily be able to put air lines down in there. Well, I just got to finish that up, the cover on the top, and I got to figure out a way to grab the cover at the front. I'll attach some kind of handle to the top. My light in for the 40-gallon tank. It's up here. It's the same thing as what's on Snow's tank. This is the 75-gallon. Snow has a double, and this one for the 40-gallon is just a single strip LED, but it is bright enough for that 40-gallon. Way bright enough. As you can see, the light comes with added little features in case you want to run them in succession or whatnot. It's a nice little light. I went to the dollar store and got one of these little bunch of these clamps. They're for hanging coats or whatever on walls. It's easy to pick up the thing now. And I forgot to buy a background for it, so I'll have to install that later. I noticed the table itself was a little unbalanced, so I put some foam. I'll cut it to fit after, so it will settle into the foam, and it'll be a lot safer that way. My fishies are in the bucket with the bubblers, and I'll get ready to move the substrate in there, which I got out here. I'm working on. I've picked out some of these colored rocks. I still got a bunch in here to get. Well, that will go into 40 gallon, and I'll make it nice. But it'll be easier to reach into when I'm standing on my stool. Stand on that stool, I'll be able to reach in better. It's not quite as high as the 29, it's just as high as the 20. So I always found it easier to work in the 20. Yeah, fishies are still in the buckets. They're going to be in there for a while because of temperatures. I'm going to be dumping these buckets right into the tank when the temperatures are close enough. Right now that's the temperature of the buckets. And right now, there's the temperature of the tank water. I got a couple of small heaters here on this end, and a 200 watt heater down there for the tank. I just added these ones in here to give it an extra oof to try to get the temperature up quicker. But these fish will be perfectly fine in the buckets for a couple hours or an hour while the temperatures try to match out. They got all the filtration in the buckets with them, so they'll be good. There, I got the temperatures, they matched up, so I dumped the fish in. I'm going to leave the heaters going for a little bit longer until it goes up to about 75. And then I'll take out these extra heaters and I'll just let that one over there do the rest of the work. But the moose seems to be alright. A lot of bubbles around and stuff. See, one 5-pound bag was fresh substrate, so, and it was that really fine sand stuff, so she's even bubbles. But the fish are looking okay. Yeah, overall, I think everything turned out all right. He had the frills on the top of his fins for a couple of days now. They haven't changed. But he's worse or better. Got a Pleco over here. He'll clear off all the bubbles. Just a little guy. Considering his tank, I get no algae on it. Good thing he's small. But he'll get a lot off the plants, plus fish food and everything else. And I gotta get a background for the tank as well, because, well, white wall doesn't really work. And that light works pretty good. As you can see, well, this cover is held up a bit by all these wires, but they won't be there for long. See how flat that one is? And this here's the light. It's just the one bar. It's pretty bright. Doing the trick really well. Yep. A little cloudy. Well, gotta expect that when you take the substrate out of the one tank and then put it all in another tank. You get a lot of detritus from the substrate. Take a while for the filters to clean that up. Eventually I'll be taking that little teeny filter out there and I'll be putting in this big one here. But I need stuff that's going to go in here from this side filter, as well as another one of them filters just like that in that 20 gallon out there with the platies I have for sale. That's going to go into that filter, and then the rest of the stuff from both of those filters will fill up this one here, and then I'll have this one here and that one there with the other stuff in it and run it in the center. But that's about it for the new fish tank. All I gotta do is put a background on it, get down to the fish store and buy one of those paper backgrounds and put it in the back. That'll be easy to do.